Long time no see. Welcome back to Ride to Heal. My name is Thảo Nguyễn, and Ride to Heal is my channel. So where I share all of my writings and encourage everybody write whatever people feel and want to share, so that we can use our words and writing to express our feelings and have a better life, and especially to heal. The past few months have been very chaotic, but also very exciting for me when I moved in my new apartment, my first ever owned apartment. And as you can see, this is kind of like an outdoor environment where we have plants and trees and nice chair as a public area in my residence. But then the topic of my writing today is actually about pain, because I realized that pain has been kind of like a frequent visit to my life in the past few months. And interestingly, I realized maybe there is a correlation between the moon cycle and the pain that I feel in my soul. Whenever the moon becomes round and full, like full moon, then I kind of become more sensitive to my feelings, more sentimental, and especially the pain becomes more clear. But this writing is not something very teary or very, kind of cliche, but I just want to write about pain. Everybody feels pain or painful in a certain way a few times in their life. Maybe I should write about pain, like, write about your friend, write about someone that you know, someone that you have a contact with for a time now. So let's just get into the writing right now, okay? The title of the writing is called The Spoken Pain. Pain is so real, it creates a whole new world. Your body feels numb and at the same time so sensitive. Pain is alive, going from your heart to veins, reach each of your fingertips in just a moment. There were days my bed felt like a pain bedding. It is such a beautiful scene with me in my rosy dress, just lying and breathing. There is sunshine dancing on my curtain. Books and clothes silently competing against each other to have a more significant role in this painting. Yet, as their owner, I am in so much pain that the only thing I see is darkness when I close my eyes and memories that I have no control over. Don't get me wrong, I see myself as an independent and strong lady, but when pain comes, it unlocks a world of vulnerability that even the strongest mind must kindly head off. Pain is the most complex and sentimental experience we can have. Pain goes beyond sadness. Sadness is a crying baby when your mind and your heart disagree to each other. But once that crying baby becomes a distressing grown-up with admirable survival instinct and uncontrollable power, it is pain to me. Sometimes pain is just unbearable that you scream for God's help in between your crying and you're not sure if you are hurt. So your visits to hospitals become so meaningless as the doctors find no cause, but your tears keep falling. The clay cup you're holding is so soft as it can no longer hold your tear stream. Oh sure, there won't be one day the pain is just wondrous. Set your mind, possibly the day you are released from this all. But amidst the pain, I promise you, you will find grace and a glimpse of God. God comes to me in a form of voice from the survival land, trying to talk to me. Here comes the gentle words. My baby, when you scream of pain, remember to lend an ear to your anguish and not let the ego be stuck in your throat. Hear yourself, see yourself, and hold yourself. You are the source of your pain, but also you are the only true salvation to the end. God doesn't say to me He won't save me. God shows me the way to go back to the source within myself. There is a stream where the tears come from, also the salvation water that cleanses my soul to purity, cures our veins, and chases the sorrow away. Pain is a part of the process. Even though hardly do we know where and how this process will unfold, we have to persevere right through it and let the pain rain on our face, our bodies, and our hearts, because there is no other shortcut. In between pains, we will find cures from within ourselves. We will know what can save us, either it's prayers, tears, breaths, words, or all at once. After each pain, we become closer to our healed selves and radiate such a beautiful, graceful light of survival. The beauty of life lies in this moment where our souls find peace after such a race, harnessing every sun ray and pure tear to revive, rewind, and shine. Hence, we gain from pain. In a hard way, I know, slowly and gloriously, we eventually get through pain. This writing is very touching to me. I wrote it after a few weekends. It's just laying on my bed and kind of like having no control. And instead of just keeping this writing to myself, I feel like sharing it so that maybe it can talk to someone that going through the same thing. I know all the pains are different because we have different problems, expectations, different lives. But it's a positive message that after each pain, we gain and we grow stronger and we heal a little bit more. And we will be more beautiful inside out. The tears has, a marvelous power. It cleanses our soul, it cleanses our sorrow, it cleanses our body and even our face. Just get through it. It's a message to myself as well. And we gain from it. Thank you for listening. And what do you feel? How do you feel? I would love to hear from you. See you next time.